Coming at you from the OLR podcast studio.
It's really more of a basement.
Coming to you from the OLR basement studio.
But it's still a podcast.
Coming to you from the podcast basement studio.
Yeah, but you still need to say OLR.
Coming to you from the OLR podcast basement studio.
Oh, that's way too many words.
Coming at you.
That's not enough. You still need to say OLR.
Let's just start. It's OLR. Welcome to the show. Caught you again.
I was going to let you have your moment this time. I feel like I've done enough the last 2 weeks, the last two episodes, so I thought, let's get back to the basics.
Let's get back to the basics.
And that's Lucas.
And that's what we're doing right here, is basics. You know what I've been doing? Cleaning out my garage. You know I didn't let you answer that? Don't want you to guess at it. Get it wrong. I just wanted to tell you, because there was no real way for you to know.
You've been cleaning out that garage out back?
Right.
So we can move?
Right.
All right.
I've been insulating. I've been putting up OSB sheets on the wall. I've been doing all kinds of stuff. I've got the whole thing framed up and whatnot. But in that moving, I had a lot of totes out there, which you can attest to. You saw it. You saw how much stuff was out there.
Yeah.
Cleaned most of it out. And there was, 25, 30 totes that Kara and I have collected over the years of moving around and doing stuff. And we emptied 11 totes of trash.
I hate totes.
They're the most annoying shit I've ever seen in my life. Kara said, where can we move these? I said, to the trash. We can move every one of these to the dumpster. But I've got a problem with throwing away books. I don't like throwing away books. So I had a bunch of books and totes.
Yeah.
However, I have found 2 totes that I've been carrying around since 497 West 3rd Street, Apartment 6.
Oh, my God.
That had DVDs, a bunch of DVDs that I'd lost.
DVDs, boy.
I've been blaming somebody for having my Wavos videos. Wavos were some 4-wheeler racing videos. I've been blaming somebody for having them. You know who had them? I did. You know where they were at? In my totes that stayed in my brother's basement for probably 7-8 years. However, I found some other stuff. Found some pictures.
Man. Gangsta at the top of the list.
Found some pictures from old D. Kizzle.
Who wears an Eddie George jersey on senior annual day? I do, apparently. Do I wear a Thad Johnson looking polka shell Kenny Chesney necklace with it? Yep. Of all the times I've got on this podcast, I made fun of myself for wearing that hideous gangsta chain that I wore my junior and senior years. That looks like that would be the move to wear with your Eddie George jersey, not the Kenny Chesney / Thad Johnson polka shell necklace that really didn't even come full circle to 4 more years. I was about 4 years out of the game on that one.
Here's another one. I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me where these pictures are from. What are these?
Oh, that's a senior picture.
Is it?
That's from James Franklin Photography.
Okay.
Right there. That's me in a plain white T-shirt.
Plain white T-shirt. Plain as shit white T-shirt.
Getting my M&M
fresh out of the pack, I would have to imagine.
Yeah. That's a pack of 3 from Hanes.
That's a Hanes special.
That's at the Dam in Salina.
Okay. Well, here's my favorite.
Jesus
This
Christ.
one's my favorite one right here.
Oh, fuck the camera.
Oh, man, you was making it. James Franklin said, make love to me, and you said, right here it is. Here's my bedroom eyes.
Oh, my God.
Look at the size of that damn chain on there. How low does it go? Hold on. I'll get to the watch. How low is that chain?
Wow.
You could stick that crossing your belly button just about.
Yeah, that's some Allen Iverson approved jewelry there.
And I guarantee you that you stuck your arm seductively up on that tree right there and then said, hold on, let me adjust my watch so everybody can see it.
How I didn't have girls just flocking.
Where were they?
Not there.
There's a stable of hoes somewhere just waiting for their master to come back is what they're doing.
Goodness gracious. No, but look at that. Baby face.
Fresh
little goatee, no hairline. Lucas Hickman sideburns.
Well, look at them sideburns.
Allen Iverson chain.
I could not get past the watch. The way you got your wrist up there to show your bling. You were way ahead of your time. Because what is this, 2001, 2002 era?
2001.
You got the wrist cocked down so that the hand's not in the way so you can straight up
fresh
see.
And so clean.
See the watch.
The watch, actually, I remember that watch. It was too big, so I think if I did lean my hand forward, it was falling forward.
Fell forward, yeah, that's
we
right.
didn't know anything about taking it to
we don't take the links
Fossil
out of
and
them.
doing that for you.
Well,
that's a good-looking kid, though.
You were a good-looking kid.
Just a dork.
Look at the hairline. Don't you wish you still had that hairline?
Yeah, I do.
I wish I had a hairline like that right now.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad do I wish I still had the hairline?
Probably a 10.
As I take my hat off and show you my bed head, I still got it at 12 o'clock because I'm sorry in hell from the... So...
That watch too big, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah, shirt's too big.
Making love to the camera.
Jewelry too big.
Got the half-ass eyebrow cock like The Rock.
Oh, God. Should we post that?
You should post this. People are going to want to see them.
But you know what's not fair is because I texted you the other day. Because everybody's, first off, let's stop lying to ourselves. Everybody's doing this for attention because we all get old and we get fat. And we get crow's feet underneath our eyes, and we get all the gray, and we get all the spare tire. We get all the muffin top. Everybody
puts it on
in support of the 2020 class of seniors. Post what year, no matter how old you are, man. Nobody. What is that supporting? No seniors are sitting there on Facebook going,
"Oh, I can't wait to get fat as shit."
I'm sure glad Aunt Thelma posted her Facebook picture from class of '72 from Hermitage Springs. It makes me feel better that I'm not getting to graduate. It makes me feel better I'm not getting to play in the state tournament right now.
Yeah,
nothing about that. Somebody just sitting there saying, "Well, I used to be nice as hell back in '89. I used to look so good in '95. I want to post my senior picture to support the class of 2020. Man, get the hell out of here with that."
They don't care.
You just know you look skinny and you look young because your 47-year-old ass sitting at home with 4 kids.
Youth is beautiful.
Out.
Youth is beautiful.
Youth is underrated.
Yes, it is. Here's the thing. You told me to get my senior picture to you the other day, and I had no idea where it was at. I hadn't seen my senior pictures in years. My mother randomly started separating all of her pictures into 3 different totes, one for me, my brother, and my sister. Right?
Yeah.
Now they are buried in that tote, and once I get it, I'll give you some, because I looked at them the other day, and I've got so much face now, it's ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous, right? Jowls.
A lot of face.
I got a lot of face, right? I got these big-ass jowls. My nose won't quit growing. I don't know what's going on there. At that point in time, it looked...
You lie so much.
Yeah. At that point in time, it just looked like somebody had sprayed skin over a skeleton, and I thought I was fat as shit.
Golly. I think we can get one quicker than that.
Well, I'll have to go down there and get it, unless you got one.
You're going there? No, I don't, but you're going down there today.
Oh, yeah.
God, I'm slamming.
I'll have to dig through them boxes.
You're going down there. What's keeping you from? And so I got to have one of those by today.
No, that's never going to happen. You know it's never going to happen.
You
today.
Can get one.
I could. I'm not. It's never going to happen today because I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to remember it today.
What are you going to go down there to do? Have the same conversation you have every Sunday? Nobody wants to go meet with their family.
Oh yeah, I do.
You do want to go see your family, but really, do you?
Yeah,
yeah, you do.
Yeah,
it's the same conversation every Sunday, isn't it?
Well, no, not really.
Sell it.
It's been here. It has been here recently because you know what? Nobody's doing anything other than their just basic essentials right now.
Yeah, somebody asked the other day, he's like, why ain't y'all had a full quarantined show on the podcast? I was like, I don't know, maybe because one half of our podcast lives at home, works at home, don't like sports. So Lucas has no pity for any of us right now.
None whatsoever.
Normal life you're living.
Yep.
Except maybe you're not going to some stores that you'd go to before.
Yeah, that's true. I don't go to the store nearly as often as what I was.
Yeah, Melvin's only 16 times a week now.
It's just it's like been twice a week for the last 3 weeks. Yeah.
Damn, Gina.
I walked in the other day and they went, "Hey," and I walked through and I thought, well, they forgot who I am. They just said hi.
Oh, goodness gracious, I am. Wow.
I used to get the Norm when I walked in there. Not anymore.
No. I talked to Melvin the other day.
Yeah.
Don't know if he
They asked about me. They asked about me. That's where I was at.
He said, come pay your bill.
Yeah. Tell him it's in the mail. It's in the mail, buddy. Be there Tuesday.
I can't get over this. Peanut had to tell me Peanut made me look that way, didn't he?
No, man.
I surely wouldn't have looked at the camera
surely you did that yourself. Surely that was what that was.
God,
I found a lot of neat stuff in this old little tin. This is when I was pretending like I like sports.
Hey,
Look at that.
Chicago Bulls. Is that a what is that?
That's a keychain. That's a from Chicago. It don't have a year on it. I mean, it's old. It's real old. This is like 92, 93, somewhere in there. My dad went to Michael Jordan went to Chicago for some reason or another. There's an old Atlantic City keychain / looks like a poker chip. It's from 92, 93, somewhere in there. I don't know why it followed me to college, but it did. This is a college. This is college 10 right
That
here.
meant some stuff to you.
Yeah, that meant some stuff to me. Keys.
What's those two?
God knows. Who knows what these keys go to? I ain't seen this set of keys in a long time. I've got a bright red key there that you would think you would get a bright red key so that you remember what this one goes to, right? But I don't know what the hell it's from. These toolbox keys right here. Some toolbox keys. Most of those probably toolbox keys if I had to guess.
You know, totes can be an asset.
Yeah.
But if you get 10 or 11 of them, you don't touch them for years. They're more a nuisance.
Mm-hmm.
We just found a bunch of totes also. We cleaned out the day that I stepped on the nail.
Mm-hmm.
That weekend, we cleaned out a bunch of stuff out of the side of the building there that came in gun shells, bullets, and so we found a tote, and Lindsay's like, "Oh my God,
I can't believe it!"
No, there were mice in it.
Oh well, of course.
And two mice.
I could build a statue out of mouse shit that I found out there.
Yeah, and I said,
Be a mouse shit.
I calmly
statue.
walk over and I said, what's wrong?
Mm.
And she said, there's mice everywhere. There's two of them at least, and they're
They're everywhere.
So I said, oh, two of them. Good. Dang. Well, go get her a cat that you won't let me get rid of and see if it's worth it. You know, see if it's worth the having. That one cat's turned into 6, by the way.
Oh, they always do.
And she killed it. It was like a dinosaur just coming down and getting
The cat got it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The female did.
Yeah.
But the lazy ass male.
They don't give a shit about a mouse.
He why don't they?
They don't care. They're not the ones that go out and prowl like
No,
that.
the females
Females
are
are
out
all day.
So the male cat jumps in the tote, jumps right back out.
Mhm.
But this cat, he's a little incest,
Mhm.
I think, anyway.
There's a lot of cat rape goes on in the cat community.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
This cat, though, I've never seen anything like it. I said, Lindsay, why is that black and white cat the way it is? She said, well, I think it's incest, so it's probably got a little something, you know. And it bounces around our yard like a rabbit.
Yeah.
It's different. That cat's different. I'll just say, me and Bayless went and took the trash off yesterday. We come up the driveway. He goes, "There's Oreo. What's Oreo doing?" I said, "Being weird as shit, son." And it was just acting so stupid. He said, "Yep, he's a weird one."
This is it's not just in house cats. There's a lot. Oh, come on now. Damn YouTube commercial. See, even in big cats, the female goes out and does the hunting. You know what I mean? Watch this. Oh,
How come?
why does it want to be a?
How do you have a YouTube video for everything?
I don't know.
You spend a lot of time down here. How did
Watch all these wildebeest right here, right? This female lion sitting here and waiting. Look how close they're passing. She's going to pick the exact perfect one, right? Taking her time.
Oh yeah, look at her.
Look at her. She's going to pick one. These are going too fast. I don't know how to do this. I don't know what to do here. Which one am I going to get? This may be longer than what I thought it was going to be. Nope. He said, just pick one, bitch. He come up and grabbed it. Just grabbed one. She said, oh, okay. He's cooking today. That's what happens right there.
I'm tired. See, I don't know how that you've got.
He got tired of waiting.
I'm sitting there talking about a dead ass cat being lazy. All of a sudden, you type in "male lion tired of waiting" on YouTube. Like that means you've seen this video.
Oh, I've seen this video before.
You know about it.
Yeah.
Nobody's caring about that one wildebeest getting left behind either.
There's a whole crowd of them. Hey, look at him. He just laid there and waited for it to run over to him.
He did.
Yeah.
That takes away the conversation. I think, but most time you just contradicted yourself though. We were talking about the female being the aggressive one.
That's right. That was the opposite, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's good.
Yeah.
But he's just more or less playing with it. He's just playing with it.
He said, nah.
My extra chromosome having cat though, he wouldn't have nothing to do with the mice.
He wasn't going to do it.
So we started getting down to the bottom of that tote, and these towels ripped all the shit.
Yeah.
She goes, "Oh, we're gonna have a bunch of extra towels." I said, "Honey, about 1 out of every 3's ripped up from mice."
Yeah.
I said so.
Go on.
And anyway, she just said, I said, this tote's from 7 years ago when we moved here.
Yeah.
When we're going to have more towels, I said, is there a towel shortage somewhere? Because I don't really want to use towels that's been ate up by mice.
Yeah, shit and piss all over them. Mouse shit and piss.
She washed them. We're using them. We're skanks.
Why not, You ever seen a horse kill a sheep?
There was 5 more mice.
What's this horse doing? Oh, my God. What is that? That's a sheep. Said, forget you, sheep.
Give it the Sid Vicious power bomb.
Twice in a row. I didn't know a horse was that mean to sheep.
I didn't either.
Look at him.
What was this thing shot with? A Razor flip phone?
Yeah, this is some 1997 shit right here. This is on a Nokia.
They had to stop their snake game just to record this horse pulverizing this sheep to death.
It tried to move again here in just a minute. I don't know why he's so mad at it.
Oh, God.
Why is he so mad at that sheep?
That's why I've never been on a horse a day in my life.
That's exactly what I was thinking. This is why you don't have horse.
I ain't no Lane Frost, okay?
He rode bulls for sure, but
well, it don't matter. It's the same
thing, really.
Same thing.
Did you ever see that video that a horse getting kicked in the head and killed? We watched it on here.
Then I have.
I believe we watched this. This one right here? Yeah, we watched it down here because right there's a video.
What do you mean?
Right there. You seen this one?
You just told me I did.
Do you remember it though?
No.
This is a big stud horse. This is down in Mexico. He's real excited right now. You know why? Because he's out for stud. Look at him. He's excited. There's a female coming around through there, and he's gonna get to have his way with her.
Oh, I'd say so. He's swinging.
He's swinging already. He's too excited though, right? This ain't how you want to be whenever the females come in, right?
That's how I'd act too if I had something like that.
So you can't wait for this. Oh, all these guys, they work for somebody dangerous, I'd have to imagine. They're all excited and happy.
I have no reason to believe everybody in Mexico is not part of some drug cartel after watching Ozark.
Watch this right here. That big guy, he can't wait. She kicked him right in the side of the damn head, killed him deader than a doornail. That big stud horse, dead as shit right there.
Rewind it back.
Dropped him.
I wasn't ready for it. That's like a UFC kick.
Oh, yeah.
To the head.
Watch him. Too excited. Bank. Dropped him. They ain't get nothing out of that horse.
See, that just goes to show you, fellas. Don't
get too excited about it.
Don't ever play your hand. Play it cool. Don't ever be the one begging for it, jumping
up and down, stomping,
dack swinging.
It'll kill you.
Let her come to you.
Sometimes it'll kill you. That's the moral of the story. No matter how hard you chase it, sometimes it'll kill you. You want it real bad, sometimes you'll get what you're paying for.
Everybody always said, "What if I got to have sex with so and so?" But if I died right after, you say, "Well, I died doing something I enjoy."
Yeah, but
he never even got to enjoy it.
What if you died right before you got to enjoy it?
Yeah,
just like seconds before it was your turn.
I've never seen another horse kill another horse.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Today on One Lane Road, National Geographic edition,
we watch videos of animals getting knocked out by other animals. What's this? Bank. Zebra kicks and knocks that wildebeest out. Just barely. Bank.
Wow. Zebra don't play no shit.
He don't play no shit.
Wildebeest in there having a seizure now.
Yeah. He said, that son of a bitch kicked me in the head. Anyway.
All right.
Anyway. That's what I've been doing, watching animals kill other animals.
So that's why you don't ever leave the house. Why would you? When you got that kind of stuff on YouTube?
Well, it just makes you think. I'm not going outside. Animals are dangerous.
Yeah,
it's dangerous out there. There's animals killing other animals.
I've seen a lot of zebras and wildebeest here in Harmony Springs.
I know. I mean, sheep running around getting killed by horses.
It's a normal everyday thing here.
Lions snatching wildebeest. It's just what happens.
Stay safe, Lucas.
Stay safe, everybody.
When people told you to stay safe, I think they really meant like wash your hands.
Yeah.
People away from people for 6 feet. They don't mean watch out for the wildebeest and run around on Clay County Highway.
People think coronavirus is dangerous. There's horses out there killing sheep, Wildebeest getting snatched by
I
lions.
hadn't seen that on CNN.
Horses getting killed by other horses.
Nah, Trump ain't had any meetings about that.
This shit's a lot more dangerous than what you think it is.
When's Governor Lee going to have a meeting about that?
I don't know. He needs to.
Let's have a press conference about that.
Yeah. I'll be waiting right now. Let's have it. I'll be riveted to it.
Mm-hmm.
Riveted.
Can't wait myself. I can't wait to find the Lucas Hickman pictures.
Yeah.
I'm not be goddamn if I put that shit on any form of our social media
Until you have
without
one.
you getting a little heat.
Yeah.
I've got a photo album at home actually.
I should. Yeah, you should have one.
I should have a senior picture of you somewhere.
You would imagine. Were they in the? Did we put those in the annual or no? Do you put senior pictures in the annual?
Where the hell else do you put them?
I don't know. I didn't know if we just got them to give them to people or what.
Oh yeah, I forgot when people still give people wallets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say some of these made it
to the annual.
I don't have a 2003 yearbook if you don't remember that.
You wouldn't have been there for it,
I
would
graduated
you?
before you.
That's right.
But I think friends give friends wallets back in the early 2000s.
I believe.
Why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't they have?
But
you know what I've been always bad at is taking things to other people because,
your mama usually delivered them.
Yeah. Well, why would I take them when I could just say, Mama, would you put this in somebody's mailbox?
She didn't put it in my mailbox, though.
She didn't carry your mail, though, did she?
No, but she brought it to my house.
She probably got close to Jackson County and just flung it and said, Good luck, little picture.
Brought it to my house.
Oh, shit. She never brought me to your house.
Yes, she did. I remember it. You came up there one time for a wrestling pay-per-view, which I
Did I
love. Yeah. And you know what you told me?
What? Best thing that ever happened to me?
She said, don't let them older kids make you do anything you don't want to do. And you were the wild one.
Was I, though?
Chris Boone was. Let's just settle on Chris Boone.
We'll settle on him because
it was actually...
It wasn't me, for sure.
I was the only old one of the bunch.
Mm-hmm.
It was me, you, Patrick, and Chris. It was all of us 7th graders.
Oh, as all the little kids.
I was the old one.
Shit happens, man.
I'm pretty sure you said when you walked in, you said...
Don't make them older kids do anything. I may have been talking crap because my mom probably didn't care. I may have just made that up.
Maybe that was your way of saying, hey, man, I'd like to do some stuff with you guys. But.
Maybe that was me going, I don't know how to tell you this, but I want to get a little wild while I'm here. Maybe that was what I was saying. I don't know.
Maybe you were just looking for the...
Maybe I was looking for the hookup.
I was like, oh, yeah, well, here's a Marlboro Red if you want to get crazy here.
Why not? Let's get crazy. Where's the cocaine at when this 7th and 8th grade party? Don't make them kids do anything you don't want to do. Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha. Heroin.
Black tar, if you don't care.
Yeah. 8-ball.
Black tar it is.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't been doing a whole lot either. I worked.
What is there to do other than work? You got you and one other guy in that place down there, and that's the only people you ever get to see?
Yeah, sometimes we get to...
venture up to the other side?
Every now and then. I don't want
Y'all
to.
still wide open right now?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we're busy. Pretty busy.
Yeah.
So...
Is there anybody in Cookeville? Do you see a lot of people up there? I know you go in the back way, but what's the town look like? Have you ventured out?
Yeah, it's actually, I kind of, the other day I was listening to Sports Talk Radio driving through town, and I told them, I tweeted them, and I said, this kind of reminds me of how Cookeville was 10 years ago.
Right.
Maybe not 15 years ago, 17 years ago when we first moved in it, when it was kind of like, you could get around Cookeville pretty easily in 2002, 2003. Yeah. But even like 10 years ago before it started growing a lot, it's kind of what it feels like, because even about 5 or 6 years ago in Cookeville, I started realizing, like, does people not work?
Right.
I'd be driving for work, like out in the company vehicle.
Mm-hmm. And there's people everywhere.
Everywhere. So it's kind of been a little refreshing every time. I've been doing a lot of selling of some of my memorabilia and stuff, and I went to the post office a couple times this week, and it's never not full.
Right.
Post office is always
slow as shit, ain't it?
But everywhere you go, it's got the tarps and stuff, plastic hung up on the counters.
Oh, plexiglass in the face of it.
Well, some is plexiglass, some just got plastic up.
There's I was thinking the other day, one of our old roommates rode his bicycle around town. This is the last time I went to jiu-jitsu, and I was coming home at 9 o'clock at night, and town is packed, absolutely packed full at night. And I was thinking one of our old roommates rode his bicycle around town one night. He just done like 9 miles.
Stupid.
And I thought, man, you could not do that today. There's no way you'd get across through all this traffic and everything.
Who rode his bicycle?
It's Josh. Josh did it. He was one of my, when he lived with me that last time or the time before. We were riding bicycles a lot for some reason, and he rode his around town that night.
I forgot y'all got into bikes.
Yeah.
For a while. Did he more than you, or you did too?
Well, we both did, and we'd go ride, but my bicycle was real cheap and shitty, and, I was way too heavy for it, and I broke mine a lot. I couldn't keep the chain on it, couldn't keep the sprockets straight on it. Brakes, I kept breaking them. I'd go out. We had to push them back like twice. I had to push mine back like twice because I was just way too big for it.
Yeah.
I was just way too big for it. So he biked a lot more than I did because, his equipment held up a lot better than mine did.
That's what his wife says.
Yeah.
Not that she would know about. She would know about both sides.
I was like, how does she know about everybody?
I always leave it to me to make shit awkward. Sorry, Josh. Sorry, Alyssa, more than anything.
Yeah, really, Alyssa's who we should be.
I didn't mean to bring you into that.
Yeah.
After last week, I said, well, I'm home, and when I get a few minutes, I'll play on my phone here, and I've been selling a lot of my memorabilia. I get greedy with that.
Right.
Once I sell one thing, I'm like, I could probably sell that. And even somebody makes an offer on some of my favorite stuff, I'm like, well, once it gets out of the house, I won't remember that I had it.
Right.
So I'll just sell it.
Right. Why not?
I've made quite a bit of money the last 24, or like I sold a couple $100 worth the first of the week. But I've sold a lot of stuff in the last 18 hours.
Really? Like, when you say a lot of stuff, do you mean like?
I sold a Marcus Mariota full-size helmet, a Steph Curry 16x20 picture, a Taylor Lewan jersey, a Mike Vrabel jersey.
Yeah.
Some mini helmets that was signed.
What is that? It doesn't matter. I was going to say, what is that? What is that worth? Just pick one of those things.
I sold the Mariota helmet for $170.
That's pretty good. Maybe collecting all that stuff's worth it. Is that a profit?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, most of the stuff I don't have a lot in.
Right.
Usually.
Well, that's good.
Every now and then you get
Maybe
burnt.
that collector stuff's worth it.
I don't know. With Titans fans, they're so loyal. Even if, I put some crappy Titans player 8x10s on there at the end of the day, last night. And people are asking, like somebody asked me about a Lindell White, Dorial Green Beckham picture. And I'd give it to them, really, if they just cover shipping.
Right.
But you can't put that on. I don't want to say that.
Right. Well, you make $20 on it.
Yeah. So that's why I keep looking at my phone, everybody.
Everybody's looking for. Is all that people looking for stuff?
Yeah, or responding to messages. So I was trying to get it done. But anyway, I started watching after we last talked about TikTok videos. The last podcast, I can't get off of it. Well, I can get off of it. It gets old pretty quick.
Oh,
actually.
real quick, yeah.
Have you looked at some of it now?
They'll automatically play, but I don't click on them because I don't want any more to come up because for whatever reason, something that I watch, Graham Jarvis or somebody that I watch is tied to TikTok a lot because the more of their videos that I watch, the more TikTok that pops up into my Explorer or whatever.
It gets old quick because they got the same dances. Like with the people that if you're into like really insanely hot girls doing dances,
but they're like
half naked,
12 and 15-year-old.
No, they're not. They're 25, 30, 22, 40. They got the over 30 videos. They got the over 40 videos. I was saying it sarcastically. If you really like watching hot girls dance provocatively in near to nothing clothing, if that's your thing,
download
the app.
But it's Russian. It's Russian or Chinese one. I can't remember who they said.
I don't know.
They've got you.
Lindsay read something to make sure the kids get off of it. Don't let your kids have TikTok because it's the most controlled one as far as people getting your info.
Yeah. It's I can't remember if they said it's Russian or Chinese, but one of the other governments created it.
Look, man, I'm just a little Dr. Kennedy on there, and I don't have a profile. I ain't posted nothing. I've got like 2 followers.
I don't think it matters whether you post anything or not. I think it's the downloading of the app that's the problem.
Well, they got me then.
Because they government employees, they wouldn't let government employees download the app onto their phones because of it was a security threat. TikTok. It's a security threat.
What can they do? Worst case scenario.
They get all the information off your phone, and if you've got passwords to, secure sites and whatnot, they've got that. They got it.
I have all that on my phone.
Now somebody else has got all that.
What if I delete? It's too late.
I don't think it matters.
Probably keep it then.
Might as well. Already got you.
I don't care. As long as I keep checking my online banking, and I can prove I didn't spend that $455 in Bangladesh.
In
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
Same place, isn't it?
I don't know. Bangladesh. I don't know where Bangladesh.
Bangladesh, what I said. I thought you corrected me.
No, you said Bangladesh first, I believe.
I don't know what I said. I'm not smart enough to know the difference.
Yeah.
So,
What's that? You remember, did you ever watch that movie about the horse, the first one, the Triple Crown? And the guy said, they asked the owner something. He said, my jockey's too big, the horse is too small. I'm too old. I'm too damn dumb to know the difference. And I ruined that whole thing. None of that mattered. That was nowhere. That was going nowhere. And it went nowhere afterwards, too. So what I'd like to say is I apologize to you folks because it started bad and it ended worse. And that's just what happened. Sometimes you swing and you hit a home run. Sometimes you swing and you're looking for where the ball went. And the hind catcher's throwing it back to the pitcher. Yeah. Swing and a miss.
Well, you owned that one, Lucas.
I owned it. Sometimes that's what
Maybe
you got to do.
next time just YouTube it. I'm sure you had it. You could have YouTubed it. Don't do it now.
Okay.
But,
All right.
Unless you want to.
No, I'm good.
What kind of description would you put? Would you put that whole fucking paragraph in there on the description, do you think? For YouTube?
I'm going to put jockey's too big and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Prayers are going up.
Yep. All right. Now YouTube's not going to let me type anything. Why would it, though?
There is some funny stuff on TikTok, though.
Is there?
I don't follow anybody. I follow my niece and my wife and my son. But I've seen some followers, like people that I know on there. I've seen 4 or 5 people. Brandon Gregory's got one. Mm-hmm. And I don't even follow him yet. So there's one girl that's local. She's got like 10 or 12,000 followers.
Really?
She's just trying to be TikTok famous, I guess. But
well, it seems like she kind of is.
I guess with that many, right?
10 or 12,000 people, that's a lot. That's a lot of people.
To me, it is.
What's she doing? Dancing and singing and stuff?
Yeah. She pops up all the time. I don't even follow her, but she pops up on the main page and stuff when I'm just scrolling. So, it's kind of entertaining. There's some funny stuff. I laugh, but I watch it in about 10-minute intervals tops. After about 10 minutes, I'm done with it.
That's a lot, since how they're only like 7 or 8 seconds long, isn't it?
Yeah, 10 minutes may be
a lot.
It may, it may be more like 5, but it feels. I watched about an hour of it this morning.
No kidding.
Bayless woke me up at 4:45.
Why wouldn't he?
Why the hell wouldn't he?
Why wouldn't he? It's Sunday. Why wouldn't he wake you up at 4:45?
Lindsay had got up, went to the living room at some point with Jack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over there, and at some point we all rearranged. We all went to bed. Me and Lindsay went to bed together with Jack. Mm-hmm. I woke up at some point and was in Bayless's twin bed. Beside the bed. Mm-hmm. Didn't even ask. I don't even know how I got over there. At some point, we all switched around. Bayless wasn't in the bed, so I just got in his bed.
Yeah, that's how we'll go to. I'll fall asleep in our bedroom, then I'll wake up in Camden's bedroom, then I'll go and wind up in the chair in the living room, and I'll have different kids the whole time.
People without kids.
They have no idea.
I can't imagine how they sleep. Can't imagine.
Oh.
I hope
they're sleeping like champs. Hey, let's take a quick break. All right, and we're back.
Think come out all right?
Yeah. Yeah. Real good.
Sometimes you're drinking hot, warm tea.
Yeah.
Like the old man.
That's coffee. That's coffee right there.
I know. It smells like.
Smells like tea?
It smells like coffee.
Oh, okay. All right. How you drink your coffee?
You like it like you like your former president?
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
You like it? You drink it like Obama?
I do.
Weak?
Yeah.
You ever seen that Galifianakis, Between the Ferns?
No. Between Two Ferns. Yeah, I have seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Hillary's like, how do you like your coffee? Like Obama? Insinuating everybody thought he was going to say dark, weak. Pretty good. I don't understand the point of that show. I mean, how much of it was all a gag.
The whole thing is they made a movie out of it.
Yeah, I watched it, unfortunately.
I did too. Zach Galifianakis is hilarious, I think.
He reminds me of my friend. I had a friend named Charles Henry from Dunlap area or somewhere around there. A bunch of
good friends.
Salina friends. Yeah, one of my 10 best friends right now.
Yeah.
No, he's just a friend of mine I've met through some Salina people. Not a good friend, really.
Don't really like him, do you?
I do like him a lot.
Okay.
I just never see him. I hadn't seen him in years. I seen him at the Titans game 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Oh, damn, DK, I need to catch people on that podcast."
Yeah.
Oh, how many you listen to? Well, I've never listened to any of them.
Well, you do need to catch up then.
Yeah. You got a lot of
I don't think it'd be called catching up. It'd be called starting. You need to start that podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to Brandon Collins, though, Sunshine. He says he listens at home sometimes.
Sunshine, why not?
I know he does listen.
Yeah.
I know he does listen sometimes because
Go ahead.
I get deep into my watching you type. Anyway.
Yeah.
I know Sunshine listens because I've seen it on his YouTube feed at his house. Wow, what just happened? I like my coffee like I like my women, and that turned graphic real quick.
I was wanting some jokes. I was looking for some jokes. And
what the hell? Okay, y'all, do this.
Don't do it. Actually.
Do it. Say I like my coffee like I like my women. And Lucas, I'm not trying to say you do weird stuff in this basement.
I don't ever come down here other than this.
Every time we Google something down here, it turns weird.
That got graphic.
Go back just for a
second.
No,
I actually clicked off of it. Did not expect that.
Do women around here actually say the C word when it's talking about men's? You ever notice I
don't know. Let's just skip that. It just
don't feel like a common word that people say, really. They usually use it in the D form.
Yeah.
Nobody says, I got any penis last night, but I don't think they're ever saying it with the C word. I've never heard any man or woman say the C word in Tennessee.
All right.
But you watch a graphic movie and it's like, give me that C word.
It's harsh.
Give me that rooster. Word. Not the female.
Rooster would be good. The rooster's what they should start saying. That's what I'm going to start saying.
Yeah. But.
You want some rooster?
You want some rooster. But I've never heard.
The problem is that she might start thinking I'm calling her rooster. It's all about where you put the inflection. You know,
yeah.
You want some rooster or you want some rooster?
That's how she should take it if that's the way. I just got thinking about that one time.
Well,
when I was watching movies.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. But the word just don't get used around these parts.
It's just not the area. You know, up north maybe more.
Maybe so. Maybe
it's maybe a northern word.
Geographical thing.
Probably.
So it's dicks in the south and the C word. I can't even bring myself to say it.
It's hard. It's a harsh word.
It is don't.
Yeah.
And you know when you hear people say it,
you go,
give me that. Give me that C word.
You go,
give me that rooster.
What's wrong with you?
Like, yeah, it's so graphic.
That's a little harsh.
Even in the heat of the moment.
Yeah. You go, really? Really? I don't want to. I'm not going to. You're too aggressive, and I'm not going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to see you turn somebody down to tell you. I mean, not now. Obviously, you better turn them down, boy.
Yeah.
But it's just something that comes to mind every now and then.
Well, all right.
Seems like it's a little much.
Let's do our top 10.
Oh, music?
Let's do our top 10 music.
See, I didn't know if we were actually going to do that because you didn't reply to me.
What did you need? And what kind of reply did you need?
An okay.
Oh, okay. Hey.
All right.
I got you. Do you have your top 10 ready? Because I got mine.
I just text Lucas this week and said, hey, give me your top 10 songs that you can't do without. Top 10 of any genre.
That's not what you said. Not the ones that I can't do without.
No, well, okay. Shut up then. Just the top 10 songs, like your top 2 go-tos, what I mean. Maybe your go-to. I stuck with the country genre just because.
Well, you said any genre, so you kind of button hooked me there, didn't you?
Yeah, you can do anything.
Okay.
You can do anything. Because I don't have enough.
I did the top 10
of anything
that I just listened to. The top 10 that's on my iPhone. The ones that I listen to the most, my most played.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Okay. That'll work.
And this is just currently because I go through spurts of just everything else.
I'm going to give
I'll just throw songs away.
I'm going to give an all-time when I
do
go. You go first.
Okay. My number 1, Most listened to song on my iPhone is "Oh Sarah" by Sturgill Simpson.
It's a good one.
That's a good tune.
Oh, Sarah.
Here we go again.
I know you don't do Instagram, but you need to follow Sturgill Simpson.
Oh yeah, pretty good.
Dick Daddy Survival Skills.
Is that what his name is?
Well, that's what he's teaching is Big Dick Daddy Survival Skills. Sturgill Simpson edition through the Corona.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
That's not his name. That's what he's doing right now.
Yeah, he's at home learning some survival. Oh, first thing that popped up on my Instagram. He's got 55 posts in a matter of like 2 weeks.
Really?
He's been active.
He's after it.
Yeah.
What kind of survival skills is he teaching us?
Nothing too serious.
I wouldn't imagine.
But he had Corona.
Yeah, I heard that.
Tested.
I heard.
And here's a caption that says
had hardly any
symptoms
whatsoever.
Been getting a lot of concerned messages from friends, so just wanted to put everyone's mind at ease and let you guys know I'm feeling much better. One day at a time in quarantine.
That's pretty funny. You think he was sitting at home and is that a filter or is that a?
I don't know.
You think he's doing just makeup at home because he's so damn bored?
I think he's doing makeup at home.
That's funny.
I should be seeing him and Tyler in a month.
But you're not gonna.
No. Just like the Grizzlies and just like everything else in the world. You're
not going to see them.
Well,
that's disrespectful right there. Barbara Bush with a Dick Daddy Survival School shirt on.
There's the underwear.
I don't care for that.
No.
I don't care for that.
Nope.
Sturgill. I don't care for a few of these things on here, Sturgill Simpson.
Nothing like a big poop stain in a.
Why you got that? What's wrong with you, Sturgill?
He's out there.
Well, that escalated quickly. You're right, Sturgill. That did. He's got some interesting pictures on there, for sure.
He's a hot duck.
That young man with the underwear on his face. That's not a good look. Not a good look.
I got a new.
That's
follower.
a man's underwear he's got. That's a man's underwear on his face.
Yes, I got a new follower on Instagram. Just tell me this don't sound suspicious. Ellie.npappyup _82243 0
legit.
followers. Following 21. She's a doctor. Wish to calm. Nude photos and videos in my Snapchat.
That's legit. She's legit. She's not a fake account at all.
Go ahead and put remove follower.
Get that off of here.
On that.
Well, what's your number one? Give me your number one.
No, you didn't give me number 9. You didn't give me 9. You just give me 1.
Yeah, I'll give you one. You give me one.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's how you want to play this game?
That's how I want to play this game.
4th of July. Shooter Jennings.
That's a pretty good little tune.
Well, I looked through my top 5 of Shooter Jennings songs, and that's just the one that it's a happy song. You don't have to think too deep about it. You put that on, everybody's going to love it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's not going to love All This Could Have Been Yours.
Mm-mm.
But 4th of July, John Godwin says 4th of July is an awesome song.
Mm-hmm.
Shooter should have stopped there.
That's pretty good.
A lot of my friends are not Shooter Jennings fans.
I found in that same tote, around the time that I shoved all that stuff into the tote.
A Gone to Carolina album, I bet. Electric Rodeo, I meant.
Electric Rodeo.
That was your favorite.
My favorite, absolute favorite. Also found a copy of The Wolf in there.
Wolf was all right.
Yeah. Not as good as Electric Rodeo.
No.
That song, Electric Rodeo, that's one of the best songs Shooter Jennings has ever done in his life.
I agree.
4th of July can kiss its ass. Electric Rodeo was fantastic.
I like Electric Rodeo. Gone to Carolina.
Gone to Carolina was really good.
Or 4th of July. You like Gone to Carolina better?
Yeah, I like Gone to Carolina a lot better.
How about Little White Lines? You like Little White Lines?
I like that. I like that song.
Oh, you like the song?
Yeah.
Yeah, just 4th of July Shooter. Like I said, a lot of my friends give up on Shooter after Black Ribbons. Black Ribbons is starting to.
Realistically, if you were going to give up on him, you should have gave up right before Black Ribbons. That way, you didn't have that odd taste in your mouth when you got done with it.
Well, that's why they did give up.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You should have stopped just before.
I hate that he's put out really good stuff
Music
since then, and people are like, I don't really care for Shooter. I'm like, well, maybe you should listen again. Black Ribbons has ended up making a lot of sense here 12 years later. 10 years
Has
later.
it been that long since?
10 years, I guess.
Really? 2010. That was a long time ago.
Making more sense, isn't it?
I don't know. I never listened to it.
The government stuff.
I never listened to it.
All right. Go ahead.
I listened to Electric Rodeo and The Wolf.
Number 2.
Drew Barrymore by Bryce Vine. Have you heard that?
I've heard 50. I've heard half of it. I've heard of The Namesake.
You've heard of Drew Barrymore? Yeah.
It's not the. It's
not have you not heard the song?
No.
That's a good tune.
Wait, maybe I have.
Yeah. It's got, in the video, it's got the girl from The Walking Dead on it. In it.
I never watched The Walking Dead.
Oh, okay.
Pop culture, this in 2020 is not my thing. The best.
Right. What's your number 2?
You're not gonna give me a clip of that?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay.
Trying to.
Alabama by Cross Canadian Ragweed. That's that. If I had to put one Ragweed song, I went back there and I've tried to put like one song of each of my favorite artists. That way, everybody will be representative.
This is Drew Barrymore by Bryce Vine.
There's the Hickman dance.
That's what I like right there. I can't turn it off either. There it went. My number 3 is Ride by 21 Pilots.
I'm going to need on that too.
You're going to need a little bit on that one, aren't you? You don't know what that is, do you? I don't know. I'm not going to justify my listening to any one of these. I just happen to know that these are the most listened to songs on my iPhone.
I just want to stay in the sun where I find I know it's hard sometimes.
I feel like I've heard that.
Yeah. What you got?
Let's see. This right here. This part of the live version of Alabama.
They talked about Savannah. They talked about Savannah. Now we're missing where she always.
That just Cross Game Ragweed. It's the absolute best, and the crowd was hot and full, and just they love that song. And anytime
as a musician, I can't imagine a much better feeling than an entire crowd yelling your lyrics back out at you.
That loud.
Man.
Stop.
Where you just stomp and you know the whole crowd knows what's going on and they just blast it back to you. Oh, that'd have to be the best feeling in the world. Gives me cold chills thinking about it. I can't imagine what it would be like standing there on stage doing it.
Yeah. Other Anywhere But Here, Boys from Oklahoma, other good tunes of them, but Alabama's probably the best.
Yeah. Alabama's a really good tune. Good band, too.
It is a good band.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Alabama song?
Shit, I don't know. All of them. Their greatest hits album was fantastic.
Yeah.
Why I Left Atlanta by Jason Eady.
There we go.
There's something everybody remembers. That's my number 4 most listened to song on my iPhone.
How do you know that?
Because I downloaded them to my computer and it showed me the number of plays.
So this is in order?
This is in order.
That's what you said, isn't it?
Oh.
Probably my top. Why I Left Atlanta is my top 5 Jason Eady songs.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
He's fantastic.
Then the most underrated country song of all time.
Is it underrated, though?
I think it is. A lot of people still don't know Chris Knight after all these years.
True.
Even though we've talked about him and everybody's talked about him, let's just get a little.
Wouldn't be on a map nowhere you might say that it don't exist.
12 o'clock in the morning.
But if you make enough wrong turns,
Cookville, Tennessee.
it'll be hard to miss.
497 West 3rd Street, apartment 11.
Why do I do the things I do? Was I born this way?
Am I a self-made fool?
I shoot the lights and I curse the dark. I need your love, but I break your heart. And I know words that'll bring you back, but I don't say nothing as I watch you back. I had to work to be the jerk I've come to be. It ain't easy being.
Man, don't you just want to go
You
get?
can't beat that.
Don't you want to go get cucumber and jump on the coffee table? And,
There's a 12 o'clock time you sing that, and there's the 3 o'clock time you sing that. And it's got it's better. It's got its it's got its benefits both times. That 3 o'clock time you're singing it, that's something special.
Yeah.
At 3 o'clock time, something special. Everybody's about to pass out, be on the floor. Might make it home, might not. Don't know. But you're gonna sing that song.
We're gonna have
over time.
fun.
We're gonna have fun.
And the close to me, and Blake Shelton did that song. Didn't he? Did it?
Come on now.
He did it.
Yeah.
And if anybody that knows the Blake Shelton version don't know the Chris Knight version, do yourself a favor and go find that song.
You remember those people that was beside of us, beside of your apartment that was cooking meth that used to call the cops on us?
Yes, I do.
It was weird that they would justify calling the cops.
Yeah. You're
One family that cooks meth and like around a bunch of college kids. You know, probably don't call the cops.
Yeah, maybe offer us some.
Yeah, maybe come over and go. Could you keep the noise down? We really don't need the cops in the area. That would be better than calling the cops to come into the area.
Yeah, you would think most meth heads were going to be offering you meth
Instead of going, this is a neighborhood. We're trying to sleep. No, you're trying to cook meth. You're not trying to sleep. You're trying to do the opposite of sleep. And you're trying to get other people to do the opposite of sleep. Meth heads.
What are you going to do with them?
What are you going to do with them? They don't make any sense. They don't make any damn sense. They ain't got any teeth. Can't eat a steak.
I seen some the other day. Let me tell
Some
you
meth
something.
heads.
I got out at Stalo Market and got me some gas, and I had to go in to pay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, I mean, I don't just look at people necessarily and judge you,
Mm-hmm.
but after the fifth one I see,
Mm-hmm.
This one girl got out. At first I just made fun of her because she was like 90s hardcore.
Right.
She had big bright white tennis shoes with ruffled like tube socks.
Mm-hmm.
And then she had the blue jean shorts with the tank top. Lived in a tandem bed since 1986.
All the time.
Hair with the bangs. I mean, she had big bangs.
I ain't got out of the 80s yet.
Had all the white rain in the world. Like all the white rain left at the Dollar General was in her hair.
Mm-hmm.
And she was pacing. And a guy come in, followed her. And there's already a meth head couple in line
Mm-hmm.
that I'm noticing geeking pretty hard. Then old boy comes in to get her. She goes, Jimmy, I done told you. I forgot the first time I got to get my Mountain Dew.
Why not? You know, why? What else would you have been in there for was the Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
I guarantee you.
If she'd said Sprite, I'd have been floored.
Yeah.
But Mountain Dew.
You'd have went, no, Mountain Dew is
Yeah.
what you're after.
And I just looked at her.
When did that
Mountain
become
Dew.
the official drink of the meth head? You know what I mean? It's because it's as close as anything else is in the world to meth. It's a Mountain Dew.
I can pinpoint a meth head I knew that drank Mountain Dew pretty hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
actually. But so I just like, and then I see two or three come in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, while I was at the gas pump, there was a meth head couple.
Right.
A meth head couple in line.
Mhm.
And then these people who I thought were just 90s hardcore people, but they're
Mhm.
actually 90s hardcore people on meth.
Right.
Too. And I get up to the counter and I said, what in the hell is going on here? I said, I mean, are you shitting me?
They're the only people that's out.
And the girl said, it is every day they're in here. Every day. They are rough people.
Yeah. Yeah. You right, honey. You right.
Yeah.
Hey, I was getting groceries the other day. Signs everywhere, 6 feet apart, stay away from everybody else, try to stay away. Everybody in there was following the rules. Absolutely everybody in there was following the rules. From the time I started to the time I left, there was this couple that come in behind me. And you know what's worse than somebody geeking out real hard is somebody trying to pretend like they're not geeking out real hard. That's worse to me,
Yes.
just barely holding on. Well, he and she comes in. She is trying her best to hold it together. Twitching and stumbling her all damn way around the store. Didn't pick up a thing in the whole store. Didn't pick up nothing. Walked through, come back through, walked through, come back through. Got to the front, said, are these free? The guy said, the sign would suggest otherwise. I was never so happy in my life whenever the young kid behind the counter that meth had turned around and pointing at the sign that said how much the thing was. She goes, are these free? The young kid goes, the sign would suggest otherwise. I thought, I slow clapped the kid.
What?
Well, they left. They didn't get anything. They walk out the door. They come back. I don't know, 2 minutes later. I don't know where they've been. Don't know what they did. I don't know if they stole something or they thought about stealing something and then went outside and then forgot that they didn't steal it and decided to come back in or what happened there. But they've left and now they've come back. And now I've made my way up to the register to check out and they picked something up. Dude gets a foot away from me, gets right up on me. He's bouncing all over the place. I go ahead and I pull my wallet and put it in my front pocket because I don't know what the dude's doing. You know, I don't trust the guy. He's a foot away from me. I said, "What about that COVID?" He goes, "That's crazy, right?" I said, "Yeah. Why don't we separate a little bit?" He goes, "Oh, yeah." So he takes like, I don't know, half an inch backwards. He gets like half an inch away from me. And every little step that I move as I make my way forward, he takes up that space. He takes up every bit of that space. Oh, I'm furious. Furious by this point in time. So I get my groceries together, and he pays for his 99-cent stick of chewing gum that he got, you know, and then follows me out. "Is that your truck?" "Yeah. Yeah, it is. I like that truck." I said, "We ain't having a conversation right now, buddy. Don't come over here and talk to me. This ain't the time." He goes, "Oh, okay, all right." Don't know what he's doing. Don't know what he's after. Didn't like it. Didn't like the whole situation. He's too close. He's too interested in me. Why are you so interested in me?
He just hit some of that Walt White, man, and he was ready to talk to somebody.
He's ready to talk to somebody. You know who wasn't having it? This guy. I wasn't having none of it. Shut him right down. Right quick, I shut him down.
Well, that's a shame.
I said, "No, it's not a shame. It's not a shame. Screw that guy. Come over and talk about my truck with 250,000 miles on it. That's a nice truck." "No, it's not. No, it's not. It's got 250,000 miles on it. It's got problems. Get away from me. This ain't the time." Get away from me.
I mean, but what was he driving?
I have no idea. I didn't watch him. I didn't care what he was driving. Get the hell away from me. And then his girlfriend comes out behind him. Now, he's paid for everything that they had, you know.
Yeah.
And for some reason, he follows me out, and she's still in there. Now, he had the change. He had the receipt because that transaction happened so fast. The woman that was behind the register wanted to get out, get the hell out, just get him away. So he's following me out, and she's still in there. She stood by the register and didn't notice that her man has walked out because I'm standing over there putting my groceries in, and I see her tweaking ass come like stumbling down the walkway and trying to get over to where they're going. I thought, man, I just don't get it. You know what I did? I had my one door open. I locked my other doors. I locked all my other doors because I thought, I don't know why he was so interested in me, and I'm not the guy to mess around with, so I'm just going to lock my doors. I don't want this situation to escalate. I'm just going to lock my doors.
You were scared of him.
I wasn't scared. I
was scared.
I was scared a little bit. You know?
You're scared.
I was scared of him.
Lucas, I know. You did jiu-jitsu.
You know what I wanted to do?
You did jiu-jitsu for 6 months, and you're scared of a meth head?
You know what?
You know if he come at you hard, you had him.
Oh, yeah. And I'd have knocked her out, too. I'd have knocked him and her both out. Now, that being said, I didn't want to. You know what they might have had? God knows. God knows what they might have had.
The COVID.
You know, that was the least of my concern as to what they had.
Hepatitis, more than likely.
The scabs on the face and the arms, that made me think they probably had something else.
That's just for dessert later.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I thought, you got some on your face there. You got something happening.
That's when they need to regroup. They start eating them scabs.
Yeah, they need to get down and regroup. What's your next song?
I'm trying to make you start drinking again today.
You ain't going to do it. You might. I don't know.
I'm not drinking today, so I doubt you will. That's played just right after It Ain't Been Me.
Them ain't high heel sneakers. You know what they don't look like?
Tell me.
What's that I'm hearing? I didn't think it was. I'm still thinking, though. I didn't think it was that either. What's that song you're singing? I don't like that. I don't like it.
How come?
Yeah. I don't like the design around here. Oh, I was off. I was off.
Yeah.
I know a couple. Whole house, a whole apartment. 200 people in a 600 square foot apartment singing Dinosaur at 1 o'clock in the morning. Neighbors knocking on it. "We got meth cooking in here. Y'all are knocking over our skillet."
Skillet. Hey, this song. Whew. I remember AJ Craig had went all the way to Nashville to Best Buy to try
to get that album.
to get that one because Dinosaur was such a hard album to find. The album that Dinosaur was on, I can't remember it now, but we went all the way to Best Buy in Rivergate to get him
a copy of it.
Copy of that one.
You know, I feel like you kind of button hooked me a little bit.
I did.
Yeah. You got some really good songs on here. And I just did my top 10 songs I listen to.
I'm sorry. I didn't go. In all fairness, a follow-up text could have been like current or all time.
You're right.
I mean, if we're don't change.
Yeah. You're right. Burned Me Out by Honey Honey Band.
You've pushed for this Honey Honey Band.
I pushed for Honey Honey Band. Suzanne Santo is I like everything Suzanne Santo does. This is kind of slow.
I didn't mean to button hook you.
You button hooked me. I didn't know you were going to button hook me. What's your next one?
Oh, shit.
I don't know how to skip forward.
This is not.
Suzanne, sing to me. I feel like this is about me and you. I learned the hard way with you.
You figured it out finally.
She's
got a great voice.
Fantastic voice.
She reminds me of Holly Williams a little bit.
Yeah. I got that little smoky rasp in there.
Just the little I heard right there. Slow song. Slow song right here. This is like country music personified, if you ask me. Just this voice right here.
So much soul in it.
Said Grandpa wants this picture here. It's all black and white. And it ain't real clear. Is that you there? He said, yeah. Like we were scared to death. Like a couple of kids just trying to save each other. You should have seen it in color.
Have you ever heard somebody that sounded more like they were singing through a mustache than Jamie Johnson?
Tom Selleck, if he had a
singing career.
I don't know.
It just there's a certain tone that you can only get by singing through a mustache. And he's got it.
I don't know.
He's got it.
All you Stapleton fans, that was Stapleton before Stapleton was cool. It was Jamie Johnson. I've said that 100 times. Just does not get enough credit for being the most badass country voice there is.
My next one's Thin Line, again by Honey Honey Band. Here's Suzanne coming in again. The smoky rasp. You're not happy feeling low.
I like her voice.
Whiskey when I'm sick and man when I'm well. You can't beat her voice. Take a big stick.
This is my favorite George Jones song. You got to have George Jones. If you're going to have the greatest country voice of all time, you got to have the greatest country singer of all time.
The possum.
Just the pain when he says,
I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, no, I wouldn't be here today. Living and dying with the choices I've made.
60-something years old, still hitting that lick like that. That just tells you I've messed up. I've been drunk. I've done drugs. I got arrested.
These are the choices that I've made.
I drove a lawnmower to the liquor store.
Why not?
But damn it, I'm the greatest country song singer of all time. Then you could have went with "He Stopped Loving Her Today" or
there's
"Fill Their Shoes" or just a plethora of possum songs.
"He Stopped Loving Her Today." There's not a more painful song.
It's ranked the #1 country song of all time.
I'd have to imagine.
Any chart you see.
I don't know why it wouldn't be. There's just pain seeping out of that one. My next one is apparently not on this playlist any longer. It's First by Cold War Kids. You ever heard this?
Nope.
I don't know why I like it.
Where you even find about them?
I don't know. I don't know where I found out about any of these at. I don't know. You usually give me most of my music, so I know you didn't give me these, so I don't know why. I don't know how they've made it into my top 10 or where they come from. I just know that's what they are.
I will. I like that Honey's voice. Every time you play something with them, I really like.
Yeah.
I just like that raspy female voice.
She's got it, dude. You know why? It didn't work though.
Clint Black makes me want to have a 16-ounce Bud Light right now.
Right now. I need a steak, some peanuts, some neon lights.
I wish I was throwing darts somewhere with some
Right now.
skanky waiters bring me 12 hot wings.
You know, I'm just dying inside because it just is.
And not that song wasn't cool enough anyway. When Stone Cold Steve Austin tweeted me one time, the only time he's ever tweeted me. I don't know if I've ever tweeted him.
Right.
I just remember one day he was doing a Q&A on Twitter, and I hit him. I said, favorite drinking song, Clint Black, Killing Time. I was like, if that song wasn't cool enough for, anyway.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin says it's his favorite drinking song.
The Texas Rattlesnake listening to Killing Time.
I don't know why it wouldn't be on mine.
It's got to be, really.
Me and you would fight. That's why we hadn't done a 90s bracket, because I put Killing Time over Friends in Low Places. Me and you'd fight right here in the basement because you're a Garth Brooks fan, and I like Killing Time better than anything Garth Brooks ever had. Other than that summer, because I was always real intrigued by that young man getting taught by the woman. You ever had that instance? You ever come down here on a farm and you had an older woman, say you was about 17, and she was maybe, 40 and widowed? She's like, let me break that thing in for you?
No, never happened.
When you said, I never, she said it was okay?
Never happened. It's an interesting story.
It's a great story.
It's a good story.
I guarantee he didn't write it.
Why do you think he didn't write it?
I don't know. Garth Brooks ever wrote a song?
I don't know. That's a good point. I doubt it. I doubt it. This is my number 8 most listened to
What
song.
is that, from the Ninja Turtles soundtrack?
This is Cochise by Audio Slave.
You say head cheese?
Cochise.
Oh.
You know Audio Slave? You know it?
No. I know Audio Slave, yeah.
Yeah.
That coffee is strong.
It's good. I wish I had a
Some
fast
words.
forward button right here.
You don't have a fast forward button like most phones do?
I've got a next.
You just sure shit don't.
I sure shit don't. I don't know where it went. I thought I had one previously. I don't even have it here. Like, I used to have one right here that was fast forward. I wish I had one. I'd like to guess this is some words. Yeah.
Hey, man.
I listen to this while I'm just white knuckling the steering wheel. I'm just
No, I like
heading to
that.
Melvin's white knuckled, just mad at the world.
Oh, hell,
I don't know why I don't have a fast forward button anymore. I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't know if you ever loved this song. I like that aggression.
I do too.
I wish I had more aggressive songs.
Yeah.
I walked into the gym one time, and I know I've told this story on here before. I was doing the back row in the gym. It was a Friday. It was pretty. I didn't want to be there. I didn't have a playlist.
Right.
So anytime I'm shuffling, going down the Willow, I was getting a lot of Tupac or Biggie or stuff like that. The rap songs I didn't want to hear. Then I get down to the gym, and I swear it was Waylon, Hank Jr., and George Jones right in a row. I looked at little Don Holloway. He said, You just got here. I said, man, God wants me to get drunk today. So I tried it.
Yeah.
I said, it was
ain't
three,
gonna happen,
it was
though.
3 drinking songs in a row. So I'm gonna stop up here at the T-Mart, and I'm gonna get me some beer. And I'm going home. Have a good weekend, little Don.
Here's you some good mad drinking or lifting weight song.
I wake up and chase my dreams. I won't regret when the sun sets, 'cause I live my life like I'm a beast.
Oh, about the slang, bang, and clang right here.
I'm a motherfucking
All right.
If I want to get mad at the weights, that's what I listen to right there. If I want to get mad at the weights,
That's why I'm built the way I am. I said aggressive. You took it aggressive times 10.
I am an aggressive individual, and I don't know if you know that about me or not, but
I can vouch.
right here, Rob Bailey. There's not much more aggressive weightlifting music than Rob Bailey.
Revolutionary, frontline standing, solitary, mind state, kinda scary.
Kind of scary.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and put me on the front line.
Put him on the front line.
Put me on the front
He's gonna be aggressive on the front line. He's gonna charge.
on the front line.
Well, come on up here.
Put me on the front line.
Nobody's arguing with you. Come on up.
You want some aggressive? You know some aggressive music?
I just chased that whole bottle of whiskey with Adderall.
This is your weightlifting music right here. You know what I do? I do about 3 things. Well, come on. It's what you get when you don't listen to you. When you listen to you for a while. This is why I got a bunch of different music on here. Right here's the 3 things I do. Just 3 things. Tell me one more time. I couldn't hear you. That's
I feel like I just work.
yeah.
I don't hustle.
I don't hustle or kill.
I hadn't killed anything in a little bit.
I don't even work that much, really.
If old redneck here can bring it back down a notch or two, I just want to. Well, that seems like nothing compared to what you just played. I feel like I'm not doing anything justice right here by playing this song, but it was already on cue. So
yeah.
you're searching for this. You're not hit. It's not hitting with you yet, is it?
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh.
Well, I had a buddy back in 81, and we made ourselves.
I like to thank AJ and Brad Craggett as I can for most of the music I found in the early 2000s. Nick Grider from Tompkinsville, Kentucky was actually the first person I ever heard that song with, I think. Michael Page.
But I never learned how to wear my hair, and I never learned how to dress. So I'm leaving for the last time, honey. I'm
Never more to roam.
Gonna pack my bags a little heavy this time.
Where you going?
Gonna head my ass back home.
Get out of here.
See you in Nashville.
Get out of here.
Robinson.
Get out of here.
That made the apartment playlist
Every time.
time or two. Every time.
Here's my number 9. Oh.
There is
Where's it at?
house in New Orleans.
What do they call it?
They call the rising sun.
The House of the Rising Sun by the Animals. It's been a ruin. A many young poor boy. Yeah, I know I'm one.
Here's one that wasn't originally on.
Right,
The original version I like, but it didn't really hit.
right.
It hit. But man, Eric Church, when he done the 61 days in church, put a good old Kentucky Headhunter song to me on a whole nother level. You know what's Eric Church? Because why? Mackey's got his sunglasses on. I guarantee he doing the.
Ooh. How hard do you want me to walk?
Softly.
Softly.
Ooh. Eric Church taking to the next level.
Ooh.
Everybody's at their uncle's house in the early 90s listening to Kentucky Headhunters version of that, or somebody's house.
Well, the Kentucky Headhunters were a underrated band.
Oh.
Here's my number 10. Number 10 most listened to song on my iPhone. Chris Stalkup and the Grange.
Man, Chris Stockup's so good to us.
Yeah. He's such a good singer, too. I like to believe that we had something to do with people around here hearing Chris Stalkup. And I've had this song playing, and people go, hey, I love that band. I feel like we done that.
Yeah, absolutely we did.
Yeah. Here it is. They're calling.
That text got it.
Wished I hadn't got that text, though.
Is it time to go?
No.
Oh.
No. Oh, it's about time to go.
Yeah.
It's 1 o'clock, but no, that's not what the text was about.
Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how many I've played. This is my last one.
Last one.
The greatest modern day country music voice, in my opinion.
Well, they sing about Jesus, they sing about Jones, and they sing of American pride. But they're all too damn clean, they're polished like stones, and they won't sing about cheating or lies. Well, I remember the days when the singers just sang and left it all in the stories they tell. These days we're in AM country heaven and FM
Country hell.
Yeah, they're not singing about trucks and pickups and moonshine and girls in short cut off shorts. They're not on that song. They ain't.
No.
And we didn't just because we didn't play the original thing. I was gonna play the first song. I didn't have the audio up, but when this hits,
Let's hear it.
going to a picnic somewhere, got some fireworks, got a bunch of Coors Light, Bud Light, Miller Light.
Driving in an old F-150, back glass slid open, windows down, and me
driving across country in a dusty old RV. Just the road and its majesty. And I'm looking at you.
only one thing to review.
Stranglehold in the stereo. Couldn't take no more of that rock and roll. So we put on the little shows and just sang along.
So that's what Florida Georgia Line meant to say when they wrote Cruise.
Yeah, that's what they were trying to say, right?
That's the real version. If you've never rode around with a beautiful lady in your truck with the windows down.
How many times have you ever heard Stranglehold mentioned in a song?
Not many.
Not many, man. Uncle Ted. Uncle Ted just picking the shit out of that guitar. Stranglehold, baby. You got me in a stranglehold, baby.
Ragweed this is a secret song on the Ragweed, the hidden track.
Really?
On Ragweed.
That's probably what he was referencing, wouldn't you think? You think he was talking about Uncle Ted?
I used to know Uncle Ted.
Uncle Ted picking that guitar.
And all this great music we know. And I've got a teenager I was cleaning out my library the other day, and remember that day we done the list of Lil rappers?
Yeah.
He's got at least 22 of the 150 on his
of the Lils
on our stupid iTunes. So I'm failing with one child.
Right.
Every now and then we'll go down the road and somebody will come on. I'm like, who's that? And he can get the Hank and Waylands usually. He still messes up. He's like, is that Cody Jinks? I was like, let's take that is that Cody Jinks out of your tone, out of your vocabulary. Yeah, it's Cody Jinks.
That is Cody Jinks.
Say it with a little confidence next time. Then I've got a 4-year-old who kept playing a song the other day at supper on Lindsay's phone.
Going, baby shark.
No, I can't stand that. First off, but no, he playing a Luke Bryan song. I said, son, one of these days I'll sit down and teach you some good music.
Yeah.
I said, but you're still little yet. He goes, Daddy, that is good music. That's Luke Bryan.
Yeah, he knows who it is, so that's one thing, I guess.
Yeah, and he went to the dumpster with me yesterday, and he had my phone, and he played. I have Luke Bryan's "Drink a Beer."
Yeah,
as many times as you can listen to it from here to Whitley, he goes, "I like that song."
Yeah, good.
But
no kidding, buddy.
But then they had a song I forget one of Lindsay's off one of his spring break albums, or it's just a typical Luke Bryan song though. I can't remember the name of it, but. We played it, and I said, "Let's just not listen to that anymore." Buddy.
Let's just turn the radio off, honey. If that's let's play I Spy or anything else.
This is good music, Dad. No, it's not.
No, honey. No, honey, you're wrong.
I've been so bored in my damn. Me and Bayless got out shooting BB guns at squirrels the other day, which is always a fun father-son activity. Until Bayless had been in for 20 minutes, and I'm still laughing. Because I keep thumping these squirrels. And Lindsay said, honey, what are you doing? I said, fuck up.
Yeah.
Got this squirrel right here.
Yeah.
I did. I stayed there 30 minutes shooting squirrels. That's how bored I am at home. But it's funny because, I'm in squirrel heaven up there.
Right.
I've still got flashbacks, PTSD of squirrels getting in my house.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to exterminate them.
Yeah.
You got to get rid of them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep them out of my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bayless was all about shooting the BBs until then he got tired of doing it like everything Bayless does in his life. Gets tired of 2 minutes. 4:45 this morning.
Yeah.
I've already watched YouTube for 2 hours. By the time 6:30's rolled around, basically.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Stupid YouTube stuff that I would bitch about on here bi-weekly. Oh, it's a lot. Then I tell you how I really felt old last night. You see my beard lately?
Yeah, I have. It pisses me off a little bit, and I
know.
I told you that the other day.
You told me on the podcast. Then
I told you on the podcast that I liked it. Then I texted you the next day that said I've thought about your beard all night and how good it's growing in. It's pissing me off.
And I was in quarantine mode, laid up, sorry in hell, worse than a crackhead drawing a check around here. And I was laid around with my hair head, my bed head all smashed to the side of my head. And I shot you a bird. Yeah,
and you gave me a seductive photo. You know what my favorite part is you took that photo with what's the
selfie?
Where it's live action.
I had no idea. I just thought I just thought I had a flash on it. It's the only thing fancy I done to it.
No. Is it playing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to see where you took the time to check it. I got to see you go in and for the check. Did you hear it in the background? Let me see if everybody can hear in the background. Just in case anybody's wondering if DK's exaggerating about how loud it is in his house.
Hey, Bayless.
Did you hear
it? And Bayless stop. Brandon Howell stays on me all the time. Like, Bayless can't be as bad as you say he is.
You don't think he is? Listen. Come on. I hate this phone. What's that thing he's saying?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it out. But That's the edited version of Lindsay. I guarantee you.
Bayless stop.
Yeah, she didn't know anything. So thank God my wife was. The other night we were taking a video with Jack, and it was cute, and he was making cute little faces, and then you can't post 4/5 of them because Bayless comes through and does something and gets yelled at. You know?
Right.
But so yeah, I was proud to send you that picture of me lazier than hell laying around in 2-day-old clothes. In my nasty patchy beard here. So when I was shaving last night, I got to the sink and finally got a little piece and broke away from Bayless because, like I said, once you're kind of like his slave. Once you wake up with him, like you're his that day.
Right.
He said, after we'd been up for an hour this morning, he goes, "Daddy, can we go outside?" I said, "It's 6:05."
Yeah.
No,
not
we're
right
not going
now.
outside. I said, "I don't even know what this weather's like, son." He don't understand that Tennessee weather's bipolar.
Right. It could be 70 yesterday, but it's 32 this morning.
I said, I don't know if I need a parka on or shorts with no underwear.
Right.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know what it's like this morning. I'm not going to get up right now and check, son. Anyway, I was shaving last night, and I'm just shaving under my neck. So I ran out of shaving cream. Waylon comes in and goes, "Oh, what do you need?" I said, "I'm out of freaking shaving cream for some reason. I don't know who used it." He goes, "You can use mine if you want." Big bass voice. I was like, "What do you mean? You got some?" I said, but you just got some for Christmas. You ain't using it." He shaves that mustache off every couple of weeks. I think it's somebody. So yeah, I'm using Waylon shaving cream. I'm like, damn.
That sucks, don't it?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel real old, doesn't it?
It does.
You know, last time I was getting my hair cut, I hadn't noticed it until I sat down in her chair, and something about the lights in there was really picking it up. The gray and I've been gray here for a while, right? I've had some gray on the sides and in the beard for a while. I hadn't had any on top. I had a couple hairs randomly on the sides. There's gray hair on top.
You should go get some Just for Men.
I should.
Are you going to?
I ain't going. I'm just going to go. And I said, "Man, look at that gray." She said, "Oh, I noticed it when you come in." I just wasn't going to say anything. I said, "Oh, I'm getting old."
I mean, some people embrace the gray. A lot of people have gray hair. A lot of women have gray hair, and they just say to hell with it.
Yeah.
I used Just for Men one time.
And it come out way too dark. I feel like you've got to go light with that.
Yeah, and I
need to go a lighter
used it on my
shade.
beard.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine from work, I forget what he was doing. He was doing it for his beard because he was bald.
Yeah.
So he was doing it for his beard. And he's like, I get to Walmart that day, so I called him. I was like, "Hey, man." And basically what I was trying to do was like, he said those places don't necessarily grow in right.
They've got really light hairs in it. That just ain't.
He said, so it'll look like it's more filled in if
Right.
you use the Just for Men. I was like, I'll try it one time. I was like, what? So I called him. I said, "What color did you suggest I get?" He said, "Man, you said, I don't know, your beard's pretty dark." He's like, "So I'd at least get dark brown."
Way too much, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
And the worst thing was, I used it before I was leaving for a concert with AJ and Brad. We were going to see Kid Rock.
They didn't say a word about it either, did they?
Do you think they didn't?
I don't think they said a word about it.
Yeah, okay. All right. So it was like one of those deals where either, it was pitch black.
Yeah.
Either you do that or you shave it.
Right.
And you don't.
And then you don't want to shave it.
Because for one, in the spots on your face that weren't filled in, you're going to have black.
On your skin.
You know, when you see women color their hair and they've got it around their kind of their edge of their head. Yeah, so I had to go with it because we were running about half-ass late anyway to get down to AJ's, and I got roasted.
Oh, I'd imagine
all night,
all the time. And I would imagine with Brad, as soon as you think it's over, because he hadn't said anything in a while, but he hadn't forgot it.
Yeah,
I'd imagine you think you're good for a while, and then he lights you back up again. Yeah,
he does that. He accused me. Yeah, that's another story for another time. Never mind. It's something else he warned me out about for a long time. We went and got our hair cut in Tompkinsville at Rogers, I think his name was the barber in Tompkinsville. And I said, he said, "What do you mean do with these sideburns?" Because I was getting high and tight. And I was like, "Well, just don't cut." All I meant to tell him was don't cut them off.
Yeah.
I said, "Well, I've been kind of growing them in." I said, just kind of leave them.
Yeah.
And I said, "Leave them there." So we get done, and I look like freaking Shaft.
Because you're high and tight, your sides are gone, but you got some big ass bushy.
He left it like this.
Oh, yeah.
He left Big Bushy and Brad and Nick Grider. I thought they were going to fall out of the chairs. He spun me around. I was like, "Is that what you meant?" I was like, No,
that's definitely not what I
I
meant.
said, "You can trim them with the high and tight." I said, "I just meant don't chop them above my ear."
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm walking around looking like Isaac Hayes from Shaft.
That's funny. That's pretty
Brad
good.
never let me live that. He
I'd
still
imagine.
brings that shit
I'd
up.
imagine not.
So yeah, and the next weekend I chopped that beard off and just went goatee, and Jeremy and Leslie Hammer called me a child molester because it was a big black stark.
Here's the key to coloring your hair and doing it where nobody notices it. Go lighter. You got to go lighter.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
You ever notice any of my kids? I took a picture. I don't know if Kara showed you. I've never, like, Bayless looks a lot like Lindsay. Waylon's a good mixture.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen a freaking more Dustin Kennedy look on a kid than the one I posted of Jack this weekend? Is that not the biggest go to hell look?
Man, I mean, straight up Dustin Kennedy right there.
The best comment on Facebook came from Melody.
Bissell?
Melody. No. Melody. She's from Gainesville. I can't believe I forgot her last name. But anyway, she says, that's the, hey, Dustin, it's baseball season. Aren't you excited? Look.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was the best.
Yeah.
Best comment. So I was going to read a comment there as we're wrapping up. I was going to read Connor Hale, our listener, my buddy. He left us a YouTube comment.
Yeah, and I've been thinking about that comment, and
Got it.
I think it didn't occur to me right at first, but I think I must have said on the show that my little boy was missing you, and he said, "I don't know what he smells like."
Yeah. Yeah.
It took me a minute to remember that I'd said that on the air and not. So
we covered all this stuff.
Yeah.
We covered the fast food, but yeah, Lucas said, Camden said, I don't remember what Dustin smells like.
Yeah.
Connor Hale replied, Abercrombie Fierce and Wendy's 4 for 4 is a sin of the infamous DK. At least that's what I've been told, Chief.
I liked it. I liked it before I remembered that I said that on air, and now I really like it.
Connor's troll level, that's why we get along
It's high.
so good.
It's really high, and he's really good at it.
He says I'm really good at it, but he's pretty good at it because that's when I went off on my Chief rant too about everybody. I went off about people.
There was so many levels to that comment.
It was the whole thing.
It took me a minute to catch up with it.
I had asked why people made fun of us for still wearing Fierce or me for wearing Fierce.
Mm-hmm.
He and I share some Wendy's 4 for 4 trips at work, and then my Chief rant. So
I liked it, buddy.
There
I
you
liked
go.
it. It took me a while to appreciate all the levels of it, but it was good.
It was cool. Lastly, tonight, I just want to plug all you LeBron James fans, all you kids under a certain age you think LeBron James is the greatest, please tune in at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time tonight to The Last Dance, the part 1 and part 2 of the 10-part documentary of the Chicago Bulls of the 97-98 season. We ain't seen nothing, I don't believe. You're going to see all kinds of crazy stuff. Jordan, Rodman, Pippen, Phil, Steve Kerr. I can't wait to see it. Somebody on Twitter the other day said, how you priming up? What are you doing to get ready for the Bulls documentary? I said, watching the Orlando Magic beat them. You know, the last team that ever beat Michael Jordan in the playoffs, Shaquille O'Neal, Penny Hardaway, Horace Grant, Nick
Why
Anderson,
wouldn't he be?
Dennis Scott.
Why wouldn't he be?
Damn right.
Greatest big man of all time?
You just always remember that
You'll
spot.
never hear me say that again.
You damn right. But just remember his place in history. He's the last person, put that on your trivia question, the last person to ever beat Michael Jordan in a playoff series, Shaquille O'Neal. So, yeah, I can't wait for it. Last Dance. LeBron James. Waylon told me this. I don't know how true it is. They've had all these years of footage, and Jordan never let them release it until Cleveland won their championship with LeBron in 2016, and then Jordan gave him the green light to do this documentary.
Really?
Maybe he was getting a little antsy that LeBron was
Just moving in on his territory?
I don't
He said, let's just remind them
remind them.
Let's remind them who in the hell I am.
Curtis Rich give me we've got a text conversation between me, him, and Don, and he's like, Jesus Christ, you act like he was talking about Hulk Hogan.
Mhm.
He was talking about, and I said, well, Hulk Hogan. I said he may not know the difference between a wrist lock and a wristwatch, but he's the greatest
Wrestler.
name
Mm-hmm.
ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave him the analogy of Stone Cold. I'm sitting on here. Stone Cold Steve Austin can walk through the airport. 7 out of 10 people might recognize him. Everybody recognizes Hulk Hogan because he's global.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he goes, well, he ain't any good. I said, well, okay, he don't have to know the difference between a wrist lock and a wristwatch to be the biggest star in history.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you're underselling his importance to everything.
Right.
I said, if everybody that you love, I said, none of that stuff matters if Hulk Hogan doesn't happen first.
Right.
I said, he went from being a regional territory in New York to Hulkamania And I said, you're younger. I was like, me and Don lived through it. Don, 9 years older than me, especially. He was a teenager when Hulkamania happened. I was, we were what, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, yeah.
So, but still living through that, we experienced it. If you don't experience it, you don't really grasp the totality of it. And he knows how big it is, but he's not acknowledging. I said, well, it's kind of like Michael Jordan people under the age of 30 that are LeBron fans. They don't understand how huge Michael Jordan was. That's how they're so quick to criticize Jordan and think, LeBron's this and that. He goes, I'm 30 and I remember the last shot Michael Jordan took against Utah. He said, Jesus Christ, you act like people under 30 that aren't your age can't remember shit. I was like, well, you might, Curtis. You might. I'm not saying you don't remember. I'm not trying to question what you remember and what you don't. All I'm saying is I was 14 when Jordan hit that shot against Utah. You were 8.
All right.
So, okay, you might remember that shot. What do you remember about the 91 run? What do you remember about the 92 run? Do you really remember the body of work Michael Jeffrey Jordan put out there when you were 8 years old when you were retired? I don't know. I said, well, we got other friends that are geniuses too that use the internet for resources and YouTube. I encourage everybody to watch YouTube.
Right.
I'm not trying to say Curtis doesn't know what he's talking about. He may well know.
Maybe
I'm just saying if you're 8 years old, I don't think you could understand the importance of what Michael Jordan was or what Hulk Hogan was. That's kind of what I liken it to. Without Michael Jordan, there is no LeBron James. There is no the NBA. The NBA was full of crackhead drug addicts in the 70s. And Magic and Bird happened. Yeah. Then Jordan took it to a whole another stratosphere.
Yeah, not the crackhead part.
Yeah, no. took it to where they were making millions and millions.
But at that, Sean Kemp would say, "Hold my beer."
Sean Kemp.
If any of those other ones thought they had anything on the crackheads and drug addicts,
such a waste too.
Yeah,
the greatest in-game dunker I've ever seen.
Oh yeah. So he said, "Hold my heroin,
hold
real
my
quick.
crack pipe.
Yeah, hold my crack pipe while I play this game of basketball.
I ain't about to sleep for another month.
I'm gonna play this game and I'm gonna stay awake until we play you again."
Poor Sean Kemp, Casey Hagen's favorite player. That's the only person I know that was a Sean Kemp fan. So, anyway.
All right.
Good note to end on.
Good note to end on, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you're still safe and healthy. We love you. See you next time.